Tonight's celebration. Could you please ensure all of your mobile phones are switched off or on silent for the duration of the ceremony? In coming together, we acknowledge the country on which we gather. This will be followed by an opening prayer. Please enjoy the evening.
The community of St. Lawrence's College acknowledges that this school stands on the sacred lands of the Turrbal and Yagara peoples. While there has been great change to this land over the many generations, the story and spirit of the traditional owners will always be written in this landscape. In the spirit of reconciliation, we honour and respect the custodians past, present and emerging. We are grateful for the opportunity to join with them in continuing to nurture this land. Let us remember we are one in land, one in spirit and one in community.
Tonight, we recognise excellence in our community. When we acknowledge this excellence in education, we recognise the education here at St. Lawrence's calls us to something deeper, beyond the classroom. As a Catholic school in the Edmund Rice tradition, we are called to use our education to be agents of change in our world, to impact positively those around us and, like Christ, uphold the dignity of every individual.
This year, we focused on the theme, We Are Called. This challenges us to listen. Our calling is not always clear, but as a Catholic community, we look around us to find our calling to serve others and see the dignity in each person. As an Edmund Rice school, we are guided by the 4 touchstones that call us, like Edmund Rice did, to see God inside of every person.
Gospel spirituality. Our touchstone of gospel spirituality is to be the living presence of God in our world. This can be tricky to understand, but to put it simply, it is all about how we live the words of Jesus. Jesus asks us to love our neighbour, and this is demonstrated every day at Laurence with the care and compassion given to us by our teachers. Our teachers value each person's dignity and inspire us to do the same.
Justice and solidarity. We are called to show solidarity with the poor and victims of injustice. We are called to a lifelong commitment to respond to their needs through programs of community service, advocacy, and justice education. As St. Lawrence's, we put our faith into action and look to reach out to those that need our help and walk with them, sharing their story.
Inclusive community. We are called to build an inclusive community. As an Edmund Rice community, we band together to celebrate and embrace diversity, where all are respected and no one is left out or left behind. We are called to recognise and embrace one another's unique stories, fostering right relationships committed to the common good. Jesus was inclusive in what he did and made sure that those who were normally left out were invited to his table. At St. Lawrence's College, we create an atmosphere of welcome where all are invited to the table.
Liberating education. We are called to be an active part of an education that moves beyond pen and paper, one that challenges us to be critical and build a world for generations to come. Our goal is not just to leave with good grades, but to become people that can make the world a better place. We are called to be an active part of an education that empowers us to make a difference in our community.
Please make the sign of the cross. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. We believe in the God fire burning in our hearts can transform both ourselves and our world. We believe we are called by God to a deep relationship with our Creator, the lover of all creation, as a brother and as a sister. We believe we are called to be good news people. We believe we are called to be stewards of creation. We believe we are called to keep our hearts and minds open and attentive to God's will. We believe we are called to witness by prophetic action to our option to the poor, the oppressed, and people at the margins. We believe we are called to immerse ourselves in the culture in which we live and work. We believe in community which is prayerful, inclusive, and welcoming. We believe our international brotherhood and sisterhood is a witness to a search for global community. We believe it is in facing our own fragility that we can accompany others in theirs. We hear the call to live justly, love tenderly, and walk humbly with our God. Amen. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen.
The primary school students have been involved in all aspects of college life in 2021, and they have embraced the Laurie spirit. To summarise the year and offer a vote of thanks, please welcome to the stage the head of primary school, Mr. Cameron Wigan.
Good evening, boys, parents, staff members, members of the CLT, including Mr. Ledbetter, extended family, friends and guests. It's my pleasure to welcome you to the Primary School Awards Night for 2021. Tonight we come together as a community to celebrate the many successes and highlights from another fantastic year in the Laurie story. We were unable to host this event live last year, so it's fantastic to look out tonight and see so many families here. 2021 has been an amazing year across all aspects of school life, with incredible engagement and rich spirit on display by the boys in the classrooms and also in the many co-curricular activities and around the school generally. The 2021 theme, We Are Called, provided clear direction for both year groups this year. Our Year 6 boys were called to make the most of their last year as primary school students and to take every opportunity presented to them. And they were also called to step up and set an example for our new Year 5 boys coming into St. Laurence's. Our Year 5 boys, well, they were called to embrace new friendships, new learning opportunities, and to develop some independence and some self-confidence. Both year levels have done a wonderful job of that this year, looking to challenge and support themselves and also each other in the classrooms, around the school, and in all situations when they've represented Laurie's. From a learning perspective, 2021 threw up some challenges. For the second year in a row now, the boys were required to access the Learning from Home framework for a period. The learning dispositions that are central to everything that we do put the boys in an excellent position to tackle this challenge with confidence. They are both encouraged and also explicitly taught to be learners who are resilient, persistent, self-directed, engaged and reflective. These skills are not only critical to their success here at Laurie's, but they will also position them well in the future. They can be most proud of the way that they demonstrate these dispositions on a daily basis and also in times that require a little bit of extra focus and maturity. Our scheduled community celebrations and events were again impacted this year. Some events were possible, sheer by the time of year that they were scheduled, while others were modified or in some cases unfortunately cancelled. At Laurie's in the last 2 years, we've been determined to try and keep as many programs running and as many events operational as possible. We value the connections that are formed through gathering as a community and celebrating together, and we certainly value the partnership of working with families. We're all looking forward to 2022 with some optimism with regards to some of those events and celebrations. I regularly get asked to explain what makes Laurie special, and simply it comes down to the people that are here and the belief that who you walk with and how you treat them along the journey is just as important as your targeted destination. Laurie's boys are certainly competitive, they strive to be the best version of themselves and they love to achieve, but they want to do all of that with others, not by climbing over them. They want their mates to achieve alongside them. I think that's a wonderful attitude to have and a terrific environment to grow up in, and one that I enjoy working in each day. A strong connection to our history and a well-developed understanding of the core Laurie's values provides many opportunities for the boys to live out the touchstones and the gospel each day, often in small, simple and insignificant ways. Many of their generous acts and displays of compassion may go unnoticed, but they certainly make a huge difference to the person that feels supported. This is the best way to form a kind, caring and compassionate gentleman, as it focuses on serving others, and at the same time it allows each boy to grow his mind and his heart. This is truly a liberating education, creating an inclusive community that values justice and solidarity, that is inspired by the gospel. It's important to acknowledge the individual achievements and the terrific achievements of all of the boys who will receive awards tonight. The awards will be presented for excellence in academics, service and in co-curricular activities. Awards for excellence are critical for boys. They are hard-earned, well-deserved, and importantly, they provide a strong motivation for future success. They are great recognition for a job well done. All of the award winners tonight can be proud of their achievement, and we're certainly proud of them as we gather here tonight to celebrate with them. All boys in the primary school this year that have tried their best and stepped outside their comfort zone and demonstrated some improvement can also feel proud of their achievements this year. I could tell you hundreds of stories, as could many of the other primary staff, of boys who struggle as youngsters. They play in lower graded teams, they don't have the confidence to perform in some of the musical groups that you'll hear tonight, and they may even require some extra help with their schoolwork while they're in primary. Many of them go on to achieve amazing things in the older years. The message there, boys, is that individual growth and personal excellence are just as effective as good markers and a good judge of the value of a year. So if you've achieved your best this year and you've shown some improvement and you're proud of yourself, that's terrific also. I also take this opportunity to acknowledge the support of the older boys. As you can see, a couple of them have been kind enough to come along tonight, and many of them spend a lot of time with your sons during the school week. The house system, and particularly the peer mentor program with the Year 11s, has provided a genuine opportunity for them to make a significant difference to the younger boys. They've taken that opportunity with both hands this year, and they've provided a fine example for the next group to follow. The time and care that they share and give your sons defines our college community, and it has a significant impact on the younger boys. They potentially don't know the impact that they're having at their own adolescent stage of life, but I can guarantee you that the younger boys definitely remember their names and they remember the moments that they share and the special times they have. On behalf of all the primary staff, I also thank the parents and caregivers that are here tonight and also the ones at home. Your active involvement in the primary school is special and we really value it. The spirit of partnership and trust that exists between school and home truly benefits each of the boys in their long-term development. It helps each of them grow into the best young man that he can be. We thank you very much for trusting us to help grow your boys, and it is a responsibility that we value and that we're committed to. I'd also like to take this opportunity to thank all of the adults that combine to form the staff that support the boys, both teaching and support staff. They come from a wide range of areas and departments across our school, and in advance for the rest of this evening, the IT support team and the music staff, maintenance team that have helped set up. They do an amazing job to make all of the events and the daily operations of the school highly successful. To all of the teachers and support staff that work with the boys in the classroom from the secondary school and particularly the primary staff, the level of commitment and professionalism that they demonstrate should not be taken for granted. They're continually refining programs, developing engaging units of work, going outside of normal work hours to volunteer for co-curricular activities, and probably the most important thing they do each and every day is connecting with the boys, having a simple conversation and a chat. They show a genuine interest in the boys, and they provide them with both the challenge and support they need, and when it's required, the support that they need to push through. We also celebrate them tonight and we say thank you for everything they do and for the tremendous support and people that they are for the boys. Finally, congratulations again to all of our award winners tonight. Your contribution to the 2021 school year, boys, is something that you can be proud of. It is the collective efforts of all students, staff, parents that help create a community that steps up when we are called. And we have been called and we have stepped up this year. I hope you enjoy the rest of the evening. Thank you.
Mr. Ledbetter takes a very keen interest in the primary school. He thoroughly enjoys spending time supporting the younger students, stopping into the Hogan building in the morning for a chat, and regularly engages with the primary school staff. To offer reflection on 2021, please welcome to the stage Mr. Chris Ledbetter for the Principal's Address.
Thank you, Lachlan. A special welcome to everyone here tonight, parents, caregivers, grandparents, family, friends, staff and students. I'm delighted to be here, and it's always one of the highlights of the year for me, obviously, and I think the highlight for the primary school year. Earlier in the week, we had the secondary awards night, and we were pleased to have Her Excellency, Dr. Jeanette Young, PSM, the Governor of Queensland. Tonight, you've got Mr. Wigan, me and Mr. Herbert. I had another comment, but I won't say it. I wish to offer some reflections on the younger years and the value of the primary school to our community, to our larger educational community. In education, there are many periods of transition that need to be managed very well. Transition times at Laurie's are year 5 when the boys arrive, and year 7 when they start their secondary school, middle school journey, and in year 10 when they move into senior school. In my opinion, it's not satisfactory to say that boys just need to manage these changes themselves. They need programs of support, dedicated staff who are committed to helping out our young men. Transition is most important because I feel occasionally we can lose some along the way, whether that's with their learning, their social integration or connection. I commend our primary staff for managing these early transition periods. They are always professional, committed, and they really understand our mission, which for me is the most important part of what they do. At the secondary awards evening, we affirmed 2 staff members in particular. We have an award called the Principal's Award, and it might be awarded to 1 or 2, and some years it's not awarded to exemplary staff members of our community. One of our primary staff members received that award. Now, I've got Buckley's of getting her up here twice. It was hard enough the first time, but I'd like, ladies and gentlemen, and students, for you to understand that the Principal's Award recipient from primary this year was Mrs. Karen Kint, and I'd ask that you congratulate her on that. A real focus at our college is on making sure the boys are known by an adult. Primary staff do this exceptionally well. They know their strengths, they know their challenges, and recently at a school council meeting, Mr. Wigan presented to the council on teaching and learning in the primary. Earlier, Dr. Herbert presented on secondary strategic initiatives, pathways and partnerships in the teaching and learning area. The one council member saw me at the end, and he has been a principal in Education Queensland for at least 2 decades, and his son had attended a higher fee paying Catholic school. And he commented on the outstanding initiatives and approaches. Indeed, he said he was blown away. He was aware that many schools seek to only enrol those that have high NAPLAN scores. Why? Because their data is better, and in some ways, teaching is less challenging. That's not the case at St Laurence's. Indeed, one principal at a recent meeting spoke to me about quality enrolments. And I went, well, tell me what a quality enrolment looks like. Oh, it's it was boys' school, young boy who's strong in his learning, good at music and sport, and doesn't require us to do anything extra. And I said, so do you judge an individual and the quality of that individual by their grades and how good they are at things? He said, yes. I said, well, I don't. I judge them by how they behave, how they treat others, and we do our best to meet the boys as to where they are. I found the comment outrageous. In our classrooms, we try and do our best to have a systematic approach where we meet the needs of each boy. I remember teaching economics as a young teacher. First year, students failed. I think 40% of them failed. Principal called me in, said you weren't teaching very well. Next year I taught exactly the same way and they all passed. I hadn't changed a thing, the students were different. What I didn't adapt to in my early teaching was knowing who was in the classroom. Not their names, but their learning, who they were and where they'd come from. We pride ourselves on that at Laurence. The council members said, why do you keep your light under a bushel? Why don't you advertise more your superb teaching and learning? My response was quite simple, because I'm a simple person. I said, we don't focus on advertising our approach to learning, rather we focus on living our mission with integrity. Perhaps we should be more commercial in our outlook. We teach boys to be good people first, and we endeavour to support and extend them all. We refuse to enrol based on NAPLAN. We refuse to offer scholarships. We focus on mission. Personal growth is our measure of success. I was delighted speaking with one of the seniors who I mentor. He has worked the house down to get a C. That is excellence. I mentor a young man called Ben Marks, who you would have known earlier in the year. He was struck by a vehicle at the bus stop and nearly died. Ben received the Legal Studies Award on Senior Awards evening. Ben is in pain every day and Ben struggles still after that accident. Indeed, Dr. Herbert and myself visited him in the hospital straight away after his accident. He was grateful we were there. We could not believe it. So for young Ben to get where he is, that's excellence. And that would not have happened without a loving family, without a strong sense of resilience and staff who care. Today, ladies and gentlemen, we said farewell to Pam Betts, the Executive Director of Cath Ed, and we thanked her for her commitment to the college. Her father attended here. I think if she was male, she would have wanted to attend it here as well, and her brother was school captain in 1980. Her father's name's Neil Tiny Betts, OAM. He's called Tiny because he was huge. He was Australian front rower. And when she spoke to us about the connection she had with the college, it was around the people. Indeed, at a Catholic professionals lunch today, she was asked, what's your favourite boys' school? She said St. Laurence's. So connection is everything when it comes to schools. At the secondary awards evening, I could not have been prouder. Your boys will be there in 6 or 7 years. David Knight, the head of our senior school, read a comment from one of the boys on his exit survey. I'd like to read an extract from that. Oh boy, where do I start? Laurence has given me so much since I began in Year 5 8 years ago. Other students and staff have always been warm and welcoming, willing to listen and have occasional banter. Since graduation a few days ago, I've been very upset and emotional about leaving Laurie's. It's home to me. There hasn't been a day in my Laurie's journey when I haven't felt welcomed as a part of this community. I've been through the highs and lows with staff and students at this school. He talks about the house system and the value of that. House cups, challenges, singing, sports events, they're all great. They're all great additions to bring the school community closer together, closer than ever. And this is the part that I thought we'd nailed it with this boy. I only hope that one day I'll be able to send my sons to Laurie's. I wouldn't want to send them anywhere else. I want them to also get this life-changing experience and make lifelong connections like I have. I hope I remain connected to the school community for years to come. Laurie's has impacted me in such a way no one else could possibly understand. I cannot thank you enough. I have thoroughly enjoyed my experience at Laurie's, getting the opportunity to help coach teams, play sport, connect with staff. This school will always hold a special place in my heart until the day I die. Thank you so much, St. Lawrence's College. This is what I wish for your sons. To leave this school equipped for life. To be grateful, respectful, and humble as young men. This young man has connected with community. I hope your boy does too. He probably already has. And this has made all the difference to his life. I wish to congratulate all the young men who are award winners here today, and as Mr. Wigan aptly said, those who do their best and achieve personal excellence every day. To you as parents, I thank you for the sacred trust you give to us to educate your young men. We know that you are the primary educators, but we hope we support the messages at home by what we do here. I hope you enjoy the night, and I say God bless to you all over the Christmas break. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Ledbetter. Concert Band 3 had an exciting year in 2021, highlighted by playing with the Australian Army Band, as well as at the Queensland Catholic College's Music Festival and the school's Band Blast concerts. Many of the current members of Concert Band 3 have recently been promoted from Concert Band 4 or Year 5 Band and have been delighting staff by their amazing progress. Tonight, Concert Band 3 will perform Trolls by local composer and pedagogue Ralph Holtgren. Please welcome Concert Band 3 and Mr. Patrick Nowland.
Congratulations, boys, on a fantastic performance. Our string program is definitely safe for the next few years. Could you now please welcome to the stage the head of Year 5, Mr. Michael Sharkey, to congratulate the 2021 Year 5 Academic and Cultural Award winners. The awards will be announced by Miss Flanagan.
In 2021, the Year 5 group have made a wonderful start to their Laurie's journey. They have started to build their own connections and have embraced the Laurie spirit with great pride and respect. They have been engaged in all aspects of college life this year. We offer our congratulations to them all and celebrate the Year 5 award winners for 2021. Please hold your applause until all award winners have been announced. The Year 5 Academic Excellence Award winners for 2021 are Harrison Arnold, Rory Batch, Harry Brandon, Christian Brugraves, Cohen Carlish, Micah Collins, Finbar Fitzgibbon, Sean Fitzgibbon, Augustus Gwynn, Sam Madden, Isaac Mewing, Tate Rolly, James Ryan. The Year 5 Diligence Award winners are Riley Bremer, Ethan Littlefield, Max Winter. The Year 5 Laurie's Journey Award winners are George Bellis, Jacob Flint, Callum Johns, Finian McLaughlin, the Year 5 Arts Excellence Award winner for 2021 is Maddox Nguyen. Primary Chess Champion, Wilson Yen. Academic Excellence and Diligence Award, James Reardon. And Elijah Totterman. And Parker Yeo. Academic Excellence and Laurie's Journey Award, Angus Jones Shepherd. Academic Excellence and Public Speaking Award, Raymond Shabib. Academic Excellence, Art Excellence and Chinese Excellence Award, Liam Pippier. Academic Excellence, Art Excellence and Laurie's Journey Award, Felix Hardy. Please join me in congratulating all of the Year 5 award winners for 2021.
I apologise for the error before. I was working with an old copy of the original script. I have the updated one here. All right, so into Treblehood. Treblehood has had an exciting year in 2021. Some highlights include leading the singing at college assemblies and a silver performance in the Queensland Catholic College's Music Festival. The ensemble also participated in a workshop and combined performance with Ormiston State School. Please welcome Treblehood and their conductors, Mr. William Brown and Mr. Julian Leininger.
Sing the boatmen up to everything, and when the boatmen get to shore, the day, the boatmen all were hard at play. But when I joined in and cut loose, they tossed me into the calaboose. Dance, boatmen, dance, boatmen, dance. Oh, dance, boatmen, dance. They dance all night and go home in the morning. A boatman is a clever man. His none can do like a boatman can. I've never seen a pretty girl in my life, but that she wasn't a boatman's wife. Dance, boatman, dance, boatman, dance. Oh, dance, boatman, dance. They dance all night and go home. Dance, boatman, dance, boatman, dance. Oh, dance, boatman, dance. They dance all night and go home in the morning. Hi ho, the boatmen roll, floating down the river, hi ho. When I first came to this land, I was not a wealthy man. So I built myself a shack. I did what I could, and I called my shack Break My Back. And the land was sweet and good. I did what I could. When I first came to this land, I was not a wealthy man. So I bought myself a duck. I did what I could, and I called my duck out of luck, and I called my shack Break My Back. And the land was sweet and good. I did what I could. When I first came to this land, I was not a wealthy man. So I bought myself a cow. I did what I could, and I called my cow No Milk Now, and I called my duck out of luck, and I called my shack Break My Back. And the land was sweet and good. I did what I could. When I first came to this land, I was not a wealthy man. So I bought myself a donkey. I did what I could, and I called my donkey Horse Gone Wonky, and I called my cow No Milk Now, and I called my duck out of luck, and I called my shack Break My Back. And the land was sweet and good. I did what I could. When I first came to this land, I was not a wealthy man. So I found myself a
Thank you very much, Treble Hood, and well done on your wonderful performance. Could you now please welcome to the stage Head of Year 6, Danny O'Toole, to congratulate the 2021 Year 6 award winners. The awards will be announced by Mr. Shane Wheeler.
In 2021, the Year 6 cohort have been fine examples and strong student leaders in the primary school this year. They have continued to build on the outstanding foundation laid last year, and they have been fantastic contributors to the primary school this year. The boys have been integral to our community for the past 2 years, and we wish them every success as they move into secondary and strengthen the healthy connections already developed. Please hold your applause until all award winners have been announced. The Year 6 Academic Excellent Award winners for 2021 are Patrick Anthonys, Samuel Code, Benjamin Dillon, Henry Ayler, Mackay Franklin, Jasper Grickus, Oliver Higgs, Kaylin Liu, Lachlan Manning, Tom McCurdy, Jackson Papaconstantino, Joel Roberts, Benjamin Schofield, Joel Tesfaye, Reese Williamson, Callum Raitt, the Year 6 Diligence Award winners are Ryan Clark, Chris Dettori, Angus Hoy, Riley Johnston, Archie Shearer, the Jim McMillan Laurie's Journey Award winners are Elijah Attard, Sebastian Fisher, Alex Carvelis, Ethan Malos, the Year 6 Arts Excellence Award, Preston Collins, Chinese Excellence Award, Hugo Lobb, Academic Excellence and Laurie's Journey Awards, Sam Stallman, Academic Excellence and Diligence Awards, Zach Beaver, Academic Excellence and Debating Awards, Matthew O'Sullivan, Academic Excellence and Arts Excellence Awards, Lucas Tualdo. The Year 6 Laurie's Journey and Arts Excellence Award, Charlie Matthews. Please congratulate all of the Year 6 award winners for 2021.
All right, Concert Band 3, and we mean it this time. Concert Band 3 has had an exciting year in 2021, highlighted by playing with the Australian Army Band, as well as at the Queensland Catholic College's Music Festival, and the school's Band Blast concerts. Many of the current members of Concert Band 3 have recently been promoted from Concert Band 4 or Year 5 Band and have been delighting staff by their amazing progress. Tonight, Concert Band 3 will perform Trolls by local composer and pedagogue Ralph Holtgren. Please welcome Concert Band 3 and Mr. Patrick Nowland.
Congratulations to Concert Band 3 for an incredible performance prior to the highlights video. Can we please give them another round of applause? We now welcome to the stage the Director of Sport, Mr. Eddie Wallace, to congratulate the Primary Sports Award winners for 2021. The awards will be announced by Mr. Jock Scarl.
Sport in the primary school has been hugely successful in 2021. The level of participation across all sports has been nothing short of amazing. At Laurie's, we play sport to develop individual skills, teamwork, resilience, respect, sportsmanship, and of course, school spirit. This has been achieved in 2021 in both AIC and non-AIC sports. Well done to the boys, coaches and families for making the 2021 sporting program successful in the primary school. The Primary Athletics Award for 2021, the Year 6 trophy, Alexander AJ Pickering. The Primary Encouragement Trophy, Rory Batch. The Primary Basketball Awards for 2021 go to the Year 5 Trophy, Taj Bird. The Year 6 Trophy, Lachlan Manning. The Primary Cricket Awards for 2021 go to Year 5 Trophy, Angus Jones Shepherd. The Primary Cross Country Awards for 2021 go to the Year 5 Cross Country Champion, Jerome Maley Gurel de St. Pern. Year 6 Cross Country Champion, Jasper Grickus. The Primary Rugby Awards for 2021 go to the Year 5 Trophy, Sam Madden. The Year 6 Trophy, Harrison Taylor. The Year 6 Football Award for 2021 goes to Lucas Tualdo. The Primary Swimming Awards for 2021 go to Under 10 Champion, Hudson Lynch. The Primary Encouragement Trophy, James Lee. The Primary Rugby League Awards for 2021 go to Year 5 Trophy, Jacob Flint. The Primary Tennis Award for 2021 goes to the Year 6 Champion, Van Thomas Greer. The Primary AFL Awards for 2021 go to Year 6 AFL Trophy, Caden Osborne. The Year 5 Athletics and the Year 5 Cross Country Encouragement Award for 2021 goes to Callum Johns. The Year 5 AFL and the Year 5 Football Award for 2021 goes to Thomas Birch. The Year 5 Swimming and the Year 5 Tennis Award for 2021 go to William Carroll. The Year 6 Cricket Award and the Year 6 Rugby League Award for 2021 go to Cooper Young. Please congratulate all of the primary sports champions for 2021.
Please welcome Mr. Ledbetter and Mr. Wiggin back to the stage to present the major awards for 2021. The awards will be announced by Head of Primary Studies, Ms. Katie Jordan.
The primary school has 6 major awards to present. These awards have been grouped together to acknowledge outstanding performance and contribution to the college community throughout the year. The 6 awards presented now as major awards are for Year 6 Co-Curricular Music, awarded to a Year 6 student who has demonstrated excellence in commitment and performance to the music program. Primary Sportsman of the Year, awarded to a student who has demonstrated excellence in commitment and performance to the sports program. Outstanding Community Contribution, awarded for tireless service to the community, giving generously of care and time to service the college community. Year 5 Ducks for the best academic performance in Year 5, and Year 6 Ducks for the best academic performance in Year 6. The Primary School Laurie's Journey Award is awarded to a boy who has demonstrated Laurie's values and characteristics around the school, in the classrooms, in co-curricular, and in the wider school community. It is with great pleasure that I announce the recipients of this year's major awards. Please offer a generous round of applause after each of these awards are presented. The Co-Curricular Music Award for 2021 is awarded to Matthew O'Sullivan. The Primary Sportsman of the Year for 2021 is awarded to Edward Gore. The Community Contribution Award for 2021 is awarded to Charlie Matthews. The Year 5 Ducks for 2021 is awarded to Rory Batch. The Year 6 Ducks for 2021 is awarded to Samuel Stallman. The Primary School Laurie's Journey Award for 2021 is awarded to Elijah Attard. Please join me again in congratulating all our major prize recipients. The treble hood and some primary musicians will now lead the college song. Please join in to help celebrate the 2021 Laurie's Journey.
Congratulations to all the boys who have received awards tonight and to all the boys in primary school for making 2021 a great year.
Wait, there's a little bit more, sorry. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for attending the Primary Awards Night for 2021. Please travel home safely.